Joining us is Dr. Francis Collins, Director of the National Institutes of Health. Doctor, good morning to you. Thanks so much for being with us on this Mother's Day. First, I do want to pick up on the crisis there in India right now. Some aid groups argue the U.S. is not doing enough, accusing us of hoarding vaccines. We heard in that report the pleas from people. Should we be doing more to help?
Well, I can assure you this is on front of mind for everyone trying to figure out what more can be done. We are shipping ventilators and oxygen, as you saw. PPE is being sent in large quantities, and vaccines will be made available as soon as they are cleared by the FDA, which we think should be fairly soon. So all those efforts are absolutely moving as quickly as possible. It is absolutely heartbreaking to see what's happening in India. And I might say, while India has most of the attention, when you look at some of what's happening in South America, there's deep, deep trouble there as well. We are not done with this global pandemic by any means, even though here in the United States, we are beginning to see really encouraging signs of getting past the worst of it.
And as we've seen with this pandemic, threats overseas can certainly be a problem for us here at home. But I do want to turn back to the U.S. We are making progress on vaccinations, as you mentioned, cases coming down. But there will be family gatherings this weekend for Mother's Day, of course. Given where we are in the pandemic now, how much does that concern you? And what advice do you have for how we should actually get together?
Well, first of all, let me say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, because this is their day. And moms are the ones who've often been handling a lot of their responsibilities for COVID. You've been ordering the masks and the hand sanitizers. You've been checking out the information about the vaccines. In a lot of families, it's the moms who've basically gone out and said, yes, we need to get this family immunized. And maybe they have, but maybe the dads and the adult children haven't quite gotten around to it. So a little pitch here, all of you husbands, sons, and daughters who are 16 and older, give mom a present. Sign up and get your vaccine if you haven't already done it. And let me give you one little tip here of how to find out how to do that. Go to your phone and just punch in a text to get vax, GETVAX. So that would be 438829. Punch in your zip code, and you will get immediately 3 locations where vaccines are available. So no reason to say, I don't know where to go. GETVAX 438829. It's Mother's Day. Give mom a present. She'll love you for it.
All right. So speaking of sons and daughters, this week we are expecting the Pfizer vaccine will likely be authorized for kids 12 to 15. But many parents are still hesitant, even those who got the vaccine themselves. What's your message to them?
I would say if the FDA decides to issue this, it's because they've looked with great care at the data and concluded that this is entirely safe and effective. And we've seen a lot of that data previously, but FDA is going to look at it in even more detail. That would be really encouraging, that this vaccine basically works for adolescents the same way it does for adults. I have a 14-year-old granddaughter. I will tell you, I'm getting asked questions by her mom and dad, and I'm saying if FDA approves it, by all means, get her signed up, roll up the sleeve. That will provide a whole lot more opportunity for freedom for those kids. And we want to be able to open up the high schools and the middle schools in the September timeline. This is the way to get started on that ahead of time and have everybody in a safer space. So I think this is a great opportunity, but let's see what FDA says. I think we're going to find out this week.
Okay, we'll stand by. Dr. Francis Collins, thank you for your time this morning, and enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day weekend. We do appreciate it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.